Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So in tonight's video, we're actually going to be doing a garage mod. Now my garage is pretty set up for what I need it for. It's nothing extravagant, it's nothing crazy, but it works really well for me. But one thing that I was missing was a nice, garage vacuum. Now, I clean my car a lot, so I'm always wanting to vacuum all the cars, especially with the kids' car and the Telluride. I'm constantly having to clean it up and vacuum and stuff. I have been using this tried and trusted rigid shop vac for many years. As you can see, the duct tape and everything, it's pretty old. I've been using it on cars for literally 10-15 years or so now. And, I figured now is time to actually upgrade to something a little bit more permanent, I guess, for the garage. So I have been looking for kind of a garage dedicated shop vac. Now, what I mean by that is something that you can mount to the wall. I don't have to worry about moving around the garage and everything and plugging it in and, just having everything set up ready to go. So if you can tell over here, I have my pressure washer set up. I literally just hook water up to it and it's ready to go. So I wanted to do the same thing on this side for the vacuum. Now I'm gonna move, this is my old tool chest, my first one. I just filled with some random kids stuff and and whatnot for now, but I'm gonna move that out of the way and I'm going to mount the vacuum on this wall. Now I decided to go with this one. This one is a Bissell Garage Pro vacuum. There was a couple other ones that I was interested in. There's a brand called Vacuum Aid, they're really nice looking. You can get them in different colors. I actually almost bought that one, but one of the things about it that I wasn't crazy about was you can't clean up liquid. It's just a dry vacuum. You can't clean up anything wet, whether it's a spill or, you're cleaning the carpets or something in a car, you can't clean that up. So that was kind of took it off the list for me. And there was one other brand, I think it was called Prolux, something like that, which was really nice. I think the price point on that one was around $300, $350. So it was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to spend. I got this one. This was around $220, which was pretty reasonable. I believe you can get a little bit cheaper, but I saw the price a little bit lower, actually under $200, probably about a week before I bought it. So I didn't jump on it. I wasn't really thinking that I was going to change the price, but sure enough, it went up to about $220 or so. But the nice part about it, it's both wet and dry, so you can clean up any spills or anything like that, which is really nice, obviously, for the garage. Also, a really nice thing is it has a blower, so basically you can shoot air out of it, which is really nice for the garage floor. You kind of just blow things out, and also I can just go around and vacuum the floor every once in a while, just to clean it up. I do it every once in a while with the normal shop vac, but having something dedicated to the garage that's just mounted on the wall and all the accessories and hoses and attachments are all right there is great. I'm really excited for it. So let's get to installing it. I'm going to figure out a way to put it on this wall. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on this or this wall. I'm going to try and put it against the door wall, just to keep it unison and clean. But we'll see. I don't want to be like shoved in the corner or anything like that where it's too there's not enough space to work. So we'll see where I end up putting it, but ideally I would like it on that side. So let's open up this box, see what's in there, kind of go through all the attachments and see what you get. So this thing is really nice. As you can see, it has some indicator lights on there. So when the water tank is full, a little light comes on. Same thing with the dry, so you'll know when it's full or not. The nice part about it is the actual container down here that collects everything is clear, so you're able to see no matter what. And also it's got a little power LED as well. On the side, you got your switch, which is covered for, wood or anything like that. And then on the rear here, you got the mounting bracket. So basically there's just something that you mount on the wall and you slip in here. So it's super simple, it's nothing complicated. And also over here, this is all the attachments. So you get your hose, you get all your longer extensions, your different types of vacuum attachments and all that. And it also comes with a bag as well, so you can put all the stuff in there. But I'm gonna find a way to actually mount everything on the wall so it's all there. There's also stuff packed in there, so I'm going to open that up. I believe in there is the mounting bracket and everything you need to, so you can put it on the wall. So let's take that stuff out and see what's in there. All right, so this is the stuff that was inside. This is your hose, little bracket that you can wrap on the wall, which I might use. It's kind of, a clean little way to do it. Also, you get I'm not sure which one this is, but it's a little bit more heavy duty attachment. This, I'm gonna have to see what this is, but it was sitting in here like this. So I don't know, it's just like, it looks like a seal or something. You get your mounting hardware, and this is the bracket, which is really, really cool. So you can mount it a few different ways, but for my situation, it's gonna work perfectly. I'm gonna remove that nail, but basically I'm just going to screw it on that stud right here, and it'll be set. Let's go put 3 wood screws in there, the ones that are supplied, and it'll definitely hold it up. But you can also, use it on the sides here if you want to. But I think the 3 in the middle is gonna be just fine because it's really not that heavy, and it's gonna be a perfect spot. So let me remove that nail, then we're gonna have plenty of area to mount the vacuum. All right, well, that was easy. Definitely a good height. I can reach the power button right here. It's right on the side. I didn't want to put it too low where it's going to be in the way, getting in and out of the car, because my wife's car parks right here. So I wanted enough space on the side to be able to, walk there. I don't want any of the kids or anything be able to bump into it. So, it's good height. I can still reach the outlet right here. All right, so we are done. Super, super simple install. You saw the mounting bracket. It was literally just 3 screws, went straight into the stud. Absolutely perfect. I decided to mount the hose underneath. I still have access to my little light switch there that I honestly never use. And that bag right there is all the extra attachments. I'm going to figure out something a little bit more permanent for the actual wire. Right now I just have it ran with an extension cord to the outlet over here. Because believe it or not, this is the only outlet in the garage. Once I get all the sheetrock done, or the rest of the sheetrock done, I should say, I'm going to add some outlets around the garage. But for now, I'm just going to run it to there when I need it. But there is a box right here that I'm most likely just going to put a plug in there, so I can actually just run the power straight to that. I actually might shorten the wire, and so it's nice and cleanly set up. The only thing that's not necessarily bothering me, but that I wish it was a little, just to install it a little bit cleaner, was this outlet was on the side, because that way it wouldn't be protruding out like that, which is not a big deal. Obviously you can just turn it a little bit, so it's kind of out of the way, but it pops out a little bit more, so I'm just gonna leave it down. On the side here, you plug it in on the side for, to blow the air out. It actually fits pretty perfectly. There's enough room between the garage rails and that I can connect it. But yeah, super crazy, simple install. I'll show you. It's just a vacuum. I haven't really obviously gotten to use it. I was playing around a little bit, kind of vacuuming the corners here just to see how, the suction was and everything. And it does the job great. Obviously, I'm going to have to use it, more on the car and everything to get a better idea of how, you know, how much I like it or not, but honestly, I think it's going to be more than enough. There's a lot of good reviews on Amazon, which is where I got it from, that a lot of people are absolutely loving it. And, you know, it's nothing crazy. It's nothing over the top or you know, insane. The price is pretty reasonable. Like I said, it's around $200. And honestly, for how much I clean cars and, you know, just trying to upkeep all these cars and keep them clean, for me, I think it's 100% worth it. So if you guys are interested in kind of getting a clean garage vacuum setup, I definitely recommend the Bissell Garage Pro. I'll show you some, you know, examples of cleaning up the floor real quick, but it's kind of nice because I got the vacuum over here, power washer over there, got my setup here, so things are it's pretty cool. You know, everything is setting up really nicely. I really like how this garage is coming out. Obviously, I got all this crap on the wall that I plan on completely you know, cleaning up and getting rid of a bunch of this stuff. This is a lot of just random overflow from things that, you know, we don't use and whatnot. But once we get the garage sheetrocked, painted, we're gonna get some better lighting up in here and everything, but it is coming along. I'm really happy about this. The hose is actually 30 feet. So it's more than enough for this garage. This garage is 20 by 20. So 400 square feet, you know, a basic 2-car garage, nothing crazy. But 30 feet is plenty to reach all the way to the other end. So, you know, and I usually clean my car right in the middle of the garage, so I have plenty of space to be able to vacuum all around the car. There's also plenty of hose to be able to vacuum a car in the driveway as well. So I think the 30 feet for my application is more than enough. There are some aftermarket hoses that you can get that some people say it works with this. The next step up is a 50-foot, but sometimes they say going a little bit longer than the 30, it reduces the amount of suction. So I think the 30 feet is fine. Plus, you don't want something too long because you're just gonna be fumbling with it and it's gonna be annoying. So I think the 30-foot is perfect. But yeah, I mean, that is the installation. Let me just show you how everything works real quick, and we'll wrap this video up. All right, so let's just kind of show an example of how I would use this. So I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but all I would do is just pull out the hose however much I need. Let's just say that much for now. Go over to the side over here, flip on the switch, lights on. So it's definitely super strong. Obviously, it wasn't a good representation of cleaning anything up because there was nothing to clean up, but you get the idea. It's not that loud. It's actually quieter than my shop vac. So take your normal basic shop vac, that, you know, that normal sound, and kind of reduce it a little bit. It's still, you know, it's not the quietest thing in the world, but it's not the loudest. I am happy it was a little bit quieter than my shop vac because I was never able to use that at night because I always felt it was too loud. So having something in the garage, I can just close the garage and vacuum it up and it won't be too loud. So yeah, guys, that is the install of my garage vacuum. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's not car related really, but I think you guys, you know, if you're like me, this is something that you'll definitely want in your garage. It's super simple to install. It's very, very straightforward. It's nothing over the top. And plus it looks really clean. Obviously it's on the ground right now, but you guys know what I mean. So if you have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. I'll leave a link for this in the description. So if you are interested and you can pick one up, you can follow my, I guess, how to install it, which you really don't need instructions or really watch a video because it's very, very straightforward. I didn't even look at the instructions. I just saw the bracket and it made sense right away of what you need to do. But yeah, that is it. So again, if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask them below. In the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple. I'll catch you guys in the next one.